Seattle 206723 here with the Texas Depository Bull Review. Got some feedback from everybody. Got feedback from analytics. We got feedback from subscribers, and we're going to simplify this for everybody. We want this to be easily understood, so we're going to put this directly into the 5 sections that are the most important, I feel, to silver stackers and gold stackers. And you can easily understand it. So we're gonna do it in section 1, type of accepted metals. We're gonna do in section 2, type lines, timeline of account adjustments for deposit date. So from the time you deposit it to the time it's accredited to your account. We're gonna go into who can participate in the Texas Depository setup here. We're also gonna go into official exchange rates. And we're going to talk a little bit about the comptroller. Again, direct feedback points me to doing another video. Started out high, dropped down, as you can see here. This is direct feedback. The big thing here is the video playlist. Had 31, bang, 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 and then the same day they were coming in, they were going right back out. So the feedback I got, the way I explained it, was a little bit complicated for the average person maybe to get it. So like I said, we're gonna add, you're gonna have me talking, and before each section of the bill, you'll see a pop-up there. There'll be a screen that'll say this is what section we're covering and this is what's going on, and it won't take 13 minutes. This will actually be finished rather fast. So types of accepted metals. And it says here in section B, the depository shall record the amount of precious metals a person deposits, regardless of form, in the units of troy ounces pure. And the records must also specify the type and quantity of each precious metal deposited. In section C, the comptroller by rule shall adopt standards by which the quantities of precious metals deposited or credited to the depositor's depository account by reference to the particular form in which the metals were deposited, classified by mint, denomination, weight, assay mark, or other indicators as applicable. What that means is it's all about the ounces. Real simple. Ounces count, whether it's silver or gold. That's how it will be recorded. Now we're going to move on here. We're going to go to section 2, timelines of the account once you've deposited. This is in, again, section C, another section underneath the bill. This is 006. The depository shall make a delivery at the depository settlements facility is designated by the comptroller. So you're going to be shipping to an address specified by the account holder or at the depository's discretion at a facility of a depository agent at which present is made no later than 5 business presentment is made no later than 5 business days after the date of presentment. That means from the moment you get it to a to the depository or a depository agent, say you bring me, I've got the bonds and the license to accept precious metals. From the moment you brought it to me, 5 days from that date, it'll be accredited to your account. I'll ship it to the depository, bada boom, bada bam, it's there, you're ready to go. That's how that would work if I was acting in the capacity of a depository agent where I received your metals. That's all you need to know about that. Okay, we're going to move to, as you can see here, it says section 0072116, and that section is how you will transact in precious metals. That's what this section is all about. In accordance with rules adopted under this chapter, a depository account holder may transfer any portion of the balance of the holder's depository account by check, draft, comma, or digital electronic instruction to another depository account holder or to a person who at the time the transfer is initiated is not a depository account holder. So that's saying that you can transfer it in those three different formats listed: check, draft, or digital electronic instructions, to somebody who has a depository account or someone who doesn't. And I'll explain in the next one on who can participate, why you can transfer to somebody who isn't an account holder. Okay. Section 2116007 continues in Section C. If a depository account holder transfers to a payee who is not a depository account holder any portion of the balance of the holder's depository account, comma, the depository shall allow the payee to establish a depository account by presentment of the payer's check, draft, or instructions to the depository or to a depository agent. Now that's a period. We're going to stop there. That means if I were a depository account holder and I decided to write a check to you who is watching this, and you may happen to be, according to these rules here, because it doesn't state you have to be from the state of Texas, so I'm making an assumption there. They could change that. But I could, according to this bill, write you a check for something in a transaction that we were currently in, and then you would be able to open an account there. That's all that says, real simple. Now, the depositor shall credit a newly established account on behalf of the payee and shall debit the payer's account accordingly. That's it. Okay, official exchange rates. Real simple here. The official exchange rates the comptroller by shall rule establish the reference by which the official exchange rates for pricing precious metals transactions in the terms of United States dollars or other currencies must be established at the time. A depository transaction, the comptroller shall establish procedures and facilities through which the rates are made discoverable to all reasonable times by system participants, comma, both on a real-time basis and retrospectively. The comptroller shall establish the rates just like the WTI. There's Brent and WTI. They're both oil. It's just that one is West Texas and the other one is basically Brent crude for the world price. Metals and the establishment of rates shall be by the comptroller. That means you could have potentially in this bill here, you potentially could see one price here, one price there. That's what that pretty much reads out to be. Those rates haven't been established. They haven't come out, but that's pretty much what you're seeing here for the baseline establishment of the depository. Again, I hope that's a lot more clarified for you. Please leave feedback on this. Put it down there in the comments, or if you want to send me a private message and ask for me to do another one, or give you, go over it again, or if there's something you didn't quite get. I look forward to chatting with you in the comments section, in any private emails or whatever you like to do. This is Seattle 206-723.